I got another Dev Hub replays for you coming up. We need the glasses for this one.
Are you sure about that?
Recently, in one of our support chats, we got the question of how to understand a transaction, but specifically the question really was, where does a transaction fee come from? How is that calculated? Help me understand. Please, I don't know what's happening here with it. Where's all my money going? It was just really, so if you look at a Block Explorer, like anyone, like all the different chains have one, you see information vaguely like this that's here with all the basics of when it happened, where it happened, how to look it up again, who was interacting with what, and all that fun stuff. But you'll see here at the bottom, there are things like deposit value, transaction fee, transaction actions, actually what actually happened there, then gas limit and things like that. That's all the stuff that we need to know for this. So what actually is gas and why is it referenced that way and what does it all actually mean?
No one knows what it means.
And this is the important part of the transaction fee. So a gas is a unit representation of the actual computational work. Simply said, the validators have to do stuff when you make a request, and this is the representation of that. Gas is not an actual price. Okay, so gas, just like you put gasoline in your car, you might put, let's say, 10 gallons of gas in there, or petrol for those overseas.
Look, a clock. We don't have that in America.
I put gas in my car, or petrol in your automobile. But you're going to say, okay, I have 10 gallons of gas and that cost X amount of dollars or whatever. And then you calculate that, and that's how much you pay in total to put the gas in your vehicle.
Straight cash, homie.
Here is the same kind of idea, except we're talking about transactions being processed. So gas is that unit saying how much we do something. In this example, and in most transactions on like the Near blockchain, most have a gas limit of, let's say, 300 T gas. The T gas just stands for trillion gas units.
Why make trillions when we could make billions?
So it's divided a unit into a trillion parts. Now, this is important because you'll see some other terminology as well that's like this. And in this example, that's a lot lower number. So we're actually going to see something called G gas, which is simply 1 billion gas units. So 1 T gas is equal to 1,000 G gas.
Bro, what are you talking about?
And how is that actually represented in this example? Well, here we go. So you can see the basics here of was the transaction a success, the hash, you can look back up when it happened. There's sharding.
I just sharded
on the Near blockchain, so you can see what shard it happened on. Even though it doesn't matter for you as a developer, you don't have to reference the shard ever, but it's good to know there. But down below, what we're really worried about is the transaction fee for this example. My transaction fee is going to be my gas amount times the price, okay, of what it is. So, and let's say the example is 1 T gas costs 0.000001 near, whatever it is. That times the amount of gas being used leads to what the actual fee is going to be.
You were incredible at math.
So now you see here that the usage in this transaction was only 2% of that, almost 2.5. 7.31 T gas was actually used. 311 G gas was burned. So all of that combined together times the price, you get your transaction fee, which you see here is 0.4069.
Very nice.
Now, the deposit part of that is the other part of the equation, where your deposit is what this fee is going to come out of.
Money, please.
The rest of your deposit gets returned to you. On Near, there's 2 parts to this. There's the transaction fee, and then there is the storage fee. Put them together, and that's what comes out of your deposit. The rest of your deposit gets returned. You don't provide enough deposit, you don't get to have the transaction, just like life.
Mario time.
See you next time.